Hi everyone, it's Carolina and welcome back to my channel. I am planning on making videos on how to process emotions more and suppress emotions less. I've learned some things that have helped me on my journey and I'd like to share them with you. But please remember that if what I share doesn't work for you or your journey, that is totally okay, and it's okay to take your time and find what works best for you. I also wanted to add that my videos are probably going to be about mental health and some more mature subjects, so they're not designed for children, and I just wanted to make that clear in case that's helpful. Also, I am not a therapist, I am not a counselor, and I am only sharing the experiences I've had on my journey, so I just wanted to make that clear as well. Today's video is about how I am learning to process the grief of losing my mom. My mom recently died of cancer, and cancer is a painful death, and watching someone you love being made powerless, helpless, and weak and turn into a skeleton in front of you is a form of torture that just feels like a much too heavy burden for my heart to bear. So if you've lost a loved one to cancer, or if you've just had someone you love die in your life, there is a lot of compassion for you and you are not alone. Seeing someone who is dying, for me, it causes a pain that feels like it's going to kill me, and I never want to go through it again. I also wanted to say that the day my mother died, I was not with her the moment she died, but I was with her when the hospice people came and took her away, and she was definitely dying. I could see she was fading, and I was notified soon after they took her away that she had passed. And I also wanted to add that my relationship with my mom wasn't without flaws. I have made many mistakes in my relationship with her, and of course she made mistakes in our relationship. Our relationship was not perfect. She did love me very much, which I am so grateful for. I have pain from my past that I didn't know how to process, and it overwhelmed me, so I took it out on her, and that hurt her. And this was definitely a big mistake on my part, and this makes me feel guilty sometimes. I feel ashamed for grieving her loss because I regret a lot of my choices that I made in my relationship with my mother, but my body, this body that I have, still needs to grieve and it still needs to process, no matter how I feel. But something she taught me is that kindness is important, and I learned that without her ever saying it. I learned that just by watching her live. And I need God's mercy for my mistakes, and I'm learning about His mercy so I can feel more sane during the day. I started learning to process my emotions from a therapist on YouTube. I will link that YouTube channel down in the description box below. And this YouTube channel is called Therapy in a Nutshell, and the therapist on that YouTube channel is amazing, and I so appreciate her help. And the exercises she has given have really helped me process my emotions. As I have been journaling about the grief, this question appeared in my head, and it's actually helped me process what I'm going through, so I wanted to share it with you. But the question that I'm going to share with you that has helped me process losing my mom is something that just came into my head. I haven't heard someone else say it. So here's the question that has just helped me process some of the things that I have been storing up inside. What happened in your body the day you watched your mother be powerless and helpless against pain and death? This question is scary and painful for me, but it helps me heal from what I experienced by writing down the answers to this question. I try not to judge my answers. After writing this question down, I try to be present with the answers I write down, and these are my answers to this question. I felt as though something inside me was locking up overwhelming emotions because a part of me was afraid I couldn't handle what was happening. I felt as though I couldn't hold myself together. It felt as though there was a box in me holding all the emotions, but they were too big and the box wanted to tremble. I would recommend you accept compassion for yourself if you can, process at your pace, and don't judge your answers. Writing can be a safe place to write down whatever comes into your head after asking this question. Even if what comes up doesn't make sense, I still write it down anyway because it doesn't have to make sense. And if you ask this question of yourself, but you can't remember what happened in your body the day you watched the person you love dying, that's okay. Just write that down. Just write that down as an answer. Just write down, I don't know, and that's okay too. Sometimes the process is slow, and I'm learning to be present with that. Also, this question involves my mother, but if you do this exercise, then put in whoever you lost. Your mother, or your father, or your brother. Here's an example of that. What happened in your body the day you watched your brother or your sister be powerless and helpless against pain and death? And this question is heavy, and for some reason it's helped me, so if it doesn't work for you, that's totally okay. I'm just sharing what has helped me. And respect your own boundaries when you can. I know that's really, really hard, but I just hope you have a blessed day and know you're not alone, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Okay, bye.